Hey, what's going on, guys? Joseph Smallwood here. Just wanted to give you a quick video on, talking about, is Worldventures the right move for you? Now, understand, if you're somebody who just, really just want to try the product and just enjoy travel, then you can skip this video unless, honestly, you may want to wait to the end of this video no matter what, right? But basically, my subject I'm going to be going over is really focusing in on, is this the right company for you to join if you want to make a certain amount of income? Right now, what I mean by income, I'm talking about if you're somebody who's joining this, right, and looking to make life-changing income, right? Understand, it's a big difference. Some people want to join, you want to make $100 a month, that's cool. You just want to have friends, that's cool. But if you're somebody like me, you're an entrepreneur, you want to really make some money, right? Who has that entrepreneur mindset, you want to know what is it that you can do, right? If the company I'm looking to join has the right compensation plan for me, to when I get started, right, I don't have to go out there and do 10 different things just to make, a certain amount of income. So let's go over the numbers, right? To join Worldventures is actually $199. $199. Now, what that converts to is every time you get a sign up, right, you sign somebody up for $199, you get what's called a $20 commission. Now, it's not much, right? But what they have, well, actually, it's not much at all. But what they have is, as soon as you get 3 people, so it's 20, 40, 60, right? You get what's called a bonus, right? So they'll throw a $100 bonus on that. So you get 160, right? So that's 3 people. Every 3 people, they will give you 160 bucks, right? That's cool, right? Now, so here's the thing. If you get 3 people on your, now here's what they have. They have what's called, I believe, a binary is what you call it. If you get 3 people on this side and 3 people on that side, right, you get an extra bonus. Now, for the first month, they throw an extra 100 on there. But you're not going to be in there for the first month every month, so we're not going to count. We're not going to count that in. So what you'll get is basically $470 for signing up 6 people, right? In bonuses. Now for the very first month you get $570, right? But pretty much after that it's just $470. So every 6 people, right? Now, here's the thing. Bringing in. Now here's the thing, when you bring in these people, right, you have to bring them in order, or you have to put them side by side. So let's say, for example, you sign up 1 person this month, it's a slow month, and you didn't sign up any on this one, but if one of your guys makes it, right, if a few of the people sign some people up, you can win over here, but if both sides don't hit it, then you don't get that bonus extra $100, right? You don't get that double side bonus, right? So there's definitely going to have to be some work involved. Now, of course, this is how you can make $570. Now, if you wanted to make $1,000, right, $1,000 a month, then you're basically looking at doubling that. So 6, 12, so basically 12 people. Right? 12 people. In a nutshell, right? Yeah. 12 people. Actually, no. Because, let me get my calculator out. If it's 470. Hold on, let me divide it. 1,000 divided by 470. I'm not doing this right. 470 times 2. Well, I mean, just a little bit over, right? I'm not really a mathematician. But basically, let's just say 14 people to be safe. 14, 15 people. Right? Sign up 15 people. Boom. Okay, so you get 15 people signed up. You can make about $1,000 a month, right? Right now, for people, right, for people to be able to bring in 15 people a month, right, you would have to understand, you really got to be a master recruiter. And this is really why, because a lot of people don't just have a couple $100 laying around, right? And understand this. A lot of people really don't have a couple $100 sitting around. When I first looked at Worldventures, it was around 300 and something bucks to get on. So of course then it was harder. Now it's a little bit easier, but $200, looking at getting $20 back per person, it's okay. It's not the greatest, but like I said, the one thing is to hit your mark, right? You're gonna have to bring around 15 people. So let's just go ahead and say you want $2,000 a month, right? Right? You gotta bring in 30 people. Now, of course, you get more bonuses as now. Don't take my word for my word exactly. Once you hit bigger teams, you get bigger bonuses, and they get residual that comes in. But let's just keep it frank. 30 people would have to come in for you to make that $2,000. Same thing with the other one, right? You have to double that again to get to $3,000. Now, here's the thing. I come from the background where I believe in working smarter, not harder. So what I want to do is I want to show you something that I'm involved with to show you, and like I said, this is to show you guys, because some of you may be looking to get started and not realizing that there are tons of other opportunities that you can get involved with that would involve you doing less work and getting more pay. And that's what I'm about, right? I'm about working smart, not harder, doing half the work, right? So keep this in mind, right? 12 for 1,000. Now remember, or 15 people for 1,000. Now that's 15 people for 1,000, just 1,000 total, right? 1,000 total. Now let's move on to what I want to talk to you about, right? What I want to talk to you guys about is something called MWR Life, right? Right, and I'm gonna go over what entails in this company and everything, right? But I want to go over some quick things really fast, just so you understand before I even show you. Because here's the thing, I can show you right here, right now, just without even showing you on my screen, and get you to see, okay, you know what, something is odd, right? Maybe I want to work smarter, a little smarter, Joseph, right? So I'm going to show you real quick. Now, to join MWR Life, it's only $99, right? So you're saving $100, right? Now here's the killer. Each person that signs up, you get $25. $25, right? Sorry. $25. So that's $75, right? Here's the killer. Every time, once you hit your first 3, right, you can make from $250 to $500, right? From your first 3 as a bonus. So we're talking about $575 with just 3 people already, right? I mean, that's awesome, right? $575. Now here's the killer. Once you help 3 people, right, do the same, who get their 3, you make an extra $1,000. So we're talking about a total of $1,575 just from you getting 3 and helping 3 people get their 3. Now, once again, like I said work smarter, not harder. Isn't that are you kind of understand what I'm saying by working smarter, not harder? I'm going to show you everything on the screen. I just want to show you this, guys. To me, it's about leveraging my time. You see, that was the one thing about me when I was an upcoming entrepreneur. I didn't understand how to market. I didn't understand how to. Okay, for example, when I was first coming in marketing, I was always going out there, going to home meetings and parties, and talking to people on the cell phone, trying to close people who never even wanted to join, right? Then I came across marketing and learned some stuff. learn how to target people who are actually looking for opportunity, who are actually looking to join, so that I didn't even have to do any talking. All I had to do was just do the work I did on my side, and they would join without even ever talking to me. And if they did talk to me, it was just to confirm that I was a real person, and that was it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the screen in a second, but I want to go over this one more time. It was 15 people to get roughly $1,000 a month in Worldventures, but we're looking at 9 total people. Well, I say 12 total people to get $1,575. So we're talking about less work, higher yield, right? That's the stuff that I want to show you guys. So what I'm going to do, stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and flip the screen. I'm going to show you what all this MWR Life entails, so that you guys can make the right decision and get started with what a company is going to pay you and compensate you for doing your work. All right, guys, so what's going on? Joseph here. So just getting straight into it, right? I want to show you guys the website and just give you a quick overview, understanding that I am not about wasting my time. I'm just going to go over this as fast as possible. You see, here's the difference. I may do videos maybe once or twice a week, and I still make as much money as the people, or more, as the people who are going out there every day. So understand this. When you're broke, all you have is time, right? When you're out there working, you have money, but you have no time, right? So you don't want to be in a position where you're always working, right, but not being able to enjoy your time, which is why I like to market the way I do. So, and if you guys just hang in there just for a little bit, I'm going to show you a bonus that I have for you guys, for some of you lucky people who are going to be taking action on what I have to show. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, this is MWR Life. It's awesome. If you want to get the information, the link is right there on the bottom of the screen, or you can click the link at the bottom and you can go through this with me as we're going. You want to click play right here, but understand it's just $49 to sign up to be a member. Now understand, we get paid from members as well, and I want to tell you that we also have daily pay. Here's the thing, that was good enough for you without me even having to mention daily pay. So one of the only companies that pay daily, right? You get paid every day. That's unheard of, right? So $47 a month. $49 a month. Now let's go over some of the things that you get, right? This is why, in my opinion, a lot of this stuff is there's just no competition. Every month you get $250 for shopping on online stuff, dining, whatever, bowling, movies, whatever you want to do. For example, quick story, I was looking online and actually found some Ray-Bans. I'm a Ray-Ban guy, right? Found some Ray-Bans. Now, anybody who wears Ray-Bans, they know that Ray-Bans range from $150 to $200. Well, they automatically throw off $90, and it cost me under $100 to buy my Ray-Bans that I'm used to spending $250 for, right? So that was already something that instantly clicked for me and said, hey, I think I need to, go ahead and hop on this. Now, another thing I want to talk about is $100 in groceries and coupons each month. Now, guys, you get to choose your coupons that you want for the items that you personally shop for. I want to point out something real quick. If you're paying $50 a month, no matter which membership, right? But with only one of them, right? You get $100 in groceries every month, right? Here's the thing. You don't have to pay your membership every month in both of them, but you have to pay your groceries. You don't have a choice in that, right? None of us has a choice, in that part. We have to buy groceries. So if you get $100 off groceries every month, you would actually be saving $50. You would be saving, like, think about it. Even if you didn't get in on that, here's the thing. The beauty about this company is you can get in 3 people and your service is waived. But even if you didn't, you would still be in free because you're saving $50 a month. That is beast within itself. And I want to go to one of the biggest things that just kills me. $500 a month in savings each month. Now, here's the thing. The beauty about this is if you don't use it, right, you don't have to worry about it. It jumps on for the next month. Now, what do I mean by every month you get the $500 added on and added on? let's say 2-3 months go by, right? You're in school or you're at work and you don't have no time off, right? Let's say you have $1,000 saved up in travel savings, right? When you go somewhere, when you look up somewhere to go, we're talking about you virtually going there for free. So every few months you can go somewhere for absolutely free. That right there in itself is common sense, right? Common freaking sense. Nothing else to talk about, right? So just with these three things alone, the conversation is over. But wait, there's more, right? Now I'm about to finish this up. Like I said, I'm big on time. I don't want to waste anybody's time. But here we go, right? And this is what I was telling you, right? You can get 3 qualified, right? $250 to $500 for starting bonus, right? And then you can help 3 people get their 3 and make an extra $1,000. In totals up to $1,500. Beast, right? 3 for free. Common sense. We already talked about that. I'm sorry about that. They got leadership bonuses, right? They have 25% check match, guys. I want to tell you something right now. Let's say in Worldventures, and now this just breaking down things. Let's say in Worldventures, you bring somebody in, he's an absolute stud. He brings in 10 people, right? What are you going to make from that? You can only make from him depending on the other side. So if you don't have another beast that comes in, you don't get to really take advantage of what that other side is doing. You see, with this, the beauty is you get 25% of each person, right? A match of each person who comes in. So let's say you bring in this guy and he's like the only one killing it, but he's bringing in like 10, 15 people. You get 25% of everything that he's doing. So you get just the benefit of being able to take advantage of that much money. And then here's the killer: getting paid daily, right? Remember what I was saying before. When you qualify for the $1,500 setup in your first month, which is absolutely possible, it's just this very small team, right? $50 a day, they'll pay you every single day. Guys, think about how big this is. Getting paid $50 a day. Now here's the thing: sometimes you have to wait 2-3 weeks. No, not with this. You can get paid every day, every single day. Now of course, $50 is not much when it's just daily. But let's just go ahead and do the math. Let's say 5 days went by, right? That's $250, right? $250. So, I mean, let's say 7 days go by, right? $350. Let's say 2 weeks go by. 2 weeks go by, right? That's $700. $700 in 2 weeks. Guys, some of you right now are not making that at your job every 2 weeks. So let's just keep that in, keep that in there. Now, of course, they have cars. They have a 3-tier car set up. I'm not going to get into that much, but what I want to do is I want to flip the screen back over so that you guys can see I have something very, very special for you, and only you, right? For those who are watching this video right now who take action, I'm going to give you something special. Just stay tuned. Sorry about that, guys. It's my mic. Oh, weird. All right, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and cap this off by doing one last thing, right? And I want to talk about this in the most realistic standpoint. Now, a lot of people will not tell you what I'm about to tell you, right? And I can tell you right now, some people are literally screaming at their screens right now, saying, Joseph, do not tell them this crap. Do not give them this amount of truth, right? Here's the truth. When you get started in a business like this, right? My business, any business, doesn't matter. A lot of people do not have marketing skills, right? I'll be honest with you. When I first got into the industry, I didn't have any skills. I just was talking to people, talking on the phone, bugging people. Understand that it's just the way it is sometimes, right? So understand that when you join these type of businesses, they don't have any type of marketing setup. They don't have any type of training. The only thing they're going to do is tell you to go out there and talk to people. Go out there and talk to your friends. Go out there and talk to your mother and your grandpa. Once you're done with that, right, go out there and talk to strangers. You see, guys, I don't want you to do that. I want you to skip that hardship that I went through, and I want you to learn the things that I've learned, right? So what I'm prepared to do, right, is I'm prepared to teach you. For example, right, some of you guys are seeing this video right now. Has it ever occurred to you how I got to the part where you could find me that fast, where you could find me so easily, right? More than likely, I'm at either on the first or second page of YouTube, which is very easily accessible, right? So some of you are saying, whoa, how did he do that, right? Well, I wonder if I could do that for my business as well, where people could find me too, right? Boom. What I'm prepared to do is give you my YouTube course. Just for joining, right? Just for joining. Understand, I am serious about helping the people that I mentor and work with succeed. Understand that if you don't succeed, I can't succeed, right? So I'm going to give you my YouTube course absolutely for free. Now understand, I'm going to teach you exactly what I know that helped you find this video in the first place. Just think about that for a second. Something led you to clicking on my video, right? So I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to teach you how to be a market guru, a marketing guru when it comes to YouTube. I'm going to show you how to make all types of money from your house. You don't have to call anybody. You don't have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is respond to all the thousands of people who are trying to join your business. Understand there's a difference, because with traditional marketing, you're going out there talking to people who don't care about what you have. With this, I'm only talking to the people who are interested. I'm only putting these videos in areas where people are looking for business and opportunity, right? There's a big difference. Now, another thing I'm prepared to give you is my Facebook training. Understand, I've made over $10,000 and $20,000 over a month just by using Facebook alone, and I'm definitely going to give you my secret strategies and tips. So understand, just by you joining today, right now, only for the people who click this link right now, and I only have a very low available amount of spots. I have 3 spots right now for today only, are for the people who click immediately to join. You'll be able to get both of those for absolutely free just by joining me now. So click that link below inside my details, and I look forward to talking to you. Also, if you guys just have questions, you say, look, Joseph, I just want to know, whatever, how do I do it? Can you explain a little bit more? Click the link, watch the video, or you can email me, right? It's if you want change at gmail.com, or you can click below to email me, and I'm here for you. You can talk to me whenever. So look forward to seeing you guys on the beach of the world at the bank. Peace.